Welcome to Audible's Ones to Listen To. Napping, snoozing, a good night's kip, whatever you want to call it, the question is always, how can I get a good night's sleep? Sometimes falling asleep comes easy and sometimes it seems impossible. So I have 5 audio suggestions for you to try to help you learn more about sleep and drift off a little easier. First is beloved audiobook Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker. This title has nearly 7,000 ratings, averaging at almost 5 stars. It's your guide to why the body needs sleep, what happens if we don't get it, how we can be prioritising it, and more. He even says that he won't be offended if you drift off during the book.
Society's apathy towards sleep has, in part, been caused by the historic failure of science to explain why we need it. Sleep remained one of the last great biological mysteries. All of the mighty problem-solving methods in science, genetics, molecular biology, and high-powered digital technology have been unable to unlock the stubborn vault of sleep.
Next is Sleeping with David Baddiel. This podcast is hosted by insomniac David, who looks for remedies to help his sleeping difficulties, accompanied by a sleep expert. David might not always listen to the advice, but it will certainly give you a lot of things to try.
So another of my theories.
God.
I'm quite a self-analysing person, Guy. You need to understand this about me. About why I might be an insomniac is, as I've said, I first became aware of myself not sleeping when I was about 8 or 9. And that was round about the same time, I would say, that I started to understand what death was.
But what if you're less into learning about sleep and more want something incredibly dull to listen to help you drift off? Well, enter This Audiobook Will Send You to Sleep. Reviewers love the narration by Bruce Alexander with his soothing voice and accent. This book itself is basically tons of really pointless knowledge, so I guess if you still don't drift off, you'll have some random facts for the next time you're at the pub with your friends.
The 2007-2011 political crisis was a period of instability in Belgium. The issues which provoked the crisis included the question of state reform, and whether the electoral district Brussels-Halle-Vilvoorde should remain as a single electoral district or be separated into 2 electoral districts.
Next up, Audible Sleep. Audible have stuck their name on it, so they definitely stand behind this one. It was created with sleep advocate Arianna Huffington, and there's a variety of meditations, sleep stories with famous voices, soundscapes, and more. Stick it on, fall asleep.
You know, honoring sleep is one of the most important ways we can honor ourselves. Getting a solid, rejuvenating night of sleep will allow you to put the work in tomorrow towards whatever it is that you are focusing on. Sleep will fuel your creativity. It will fuel your happiness, your hustle, your internal drive. I wasn't always the best at prioritizing sleep. I didn't always understand its power, but now I do, and I want to help you find it too.
And finally, we have Hello Sleep. This one's all about narration, so if you're someone who finds a particular accent super annoying or would prefer a female or male voice to go to sleep to, it's got you sorted. In this guided meditation collection, you can choose whether you'd like a male or a female voice, whether you'd like a UK or a US accent, and which background sound you would prefer.
Let's start by just settling in. Lying in whatever position feels most comfortable.
You've been active all day long, and now, here, you're being supported by the bed. No need to make any effort. You're being held.
Hope you're still with me, but cool if you're ready for a kip. Wishing you happy sleeping. Hit subscribe for other recommendations and let me know in the comments if there's anything you would particularly like to hear. Night.